Welcome back to my channel. My name is Maticus Valentine Cole, and it's very good to see you guys. Alrighty, guys, quick update. You've noticed that for the last couple weeks that I have not been out to go live with Kenyo, and that's been the reasons vary. But I was really sorry I wasn't able to do the shows, and I was informed by Kenyo today that they're going to take a small hiatus break, a little bit from the hype. For the next 2 weeks. But after that, back in August, I'll be back doing those shows, and you'll see those videos here. Okay? It's going to be good. All right. Now, today, I want to go over a topic that's come up because I've had some pretty decent response back from the video that I did a while back about equality, because that is something that I'm a very strong proponent for. And after that, I got some pretty good feedback, but one person in particular, one of the followers I have on Instagram, said I should follow it up with something else, which I'll be honest, I think that this is on a lot of people's minds, and it's something that we're all pretty much sick to death of, and that is political correctness. All right. Before I get into this, though, let me tell you this. This is something I heard when I was a young kid, and it's something that I don't know if parents are teaching their children this anymore. Little rhyme. It goes like this: sticks and stones will break your bones, but names will never hurt me. And that's been around for a very long time. Okay? And basically, it's there to simply let you know that someone calls you names, someone tries to put a label on you, someone tries to put you in a category that makes you feel less than somebody else, then the attitude should be, so what? Who cares? So long as you know who you are and you know your worth, does it really matter what anybody else thinks? It doesn't. It really doesn't. And yet, we are way too sensitive and politically correct as a result. I mean, so that's what we're going to talk about. Okay? Because I was thinking about this and doing some research. And one thing that we've noticed, especially in media, especially when you see people on YouTube doing vlogs like this, you go from something even as much as 10 years ago when YouTube first came out, and you had people saying, hey, this is what I think. That has kind of been substituted for something like, hey guys, I want to tell you what I think, but before I do, I just want to let you know that this is just my opinion, and this is not to reflect or meant to offend anybody or anything like that. And I've done this in some of my own videos too. And why? Because there are people out in the world who have nothing better to do than to wait with picket signs and say, oh, I can't believe you did that. You're offensive. I can't believe you did that. He hates this thing. She wants this thing. They want this thing. And we've got to stand up and go, no, 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 no. You know what I call that? Bullshit. Okay? I mean, walking through life complaining about being offended is the same as a boxer stepping into the ring and complaining that they get hit. You may agree with this, you may not. If you do, okay. And if not, fine. I don't give a shit. It's all good, man. Hashtag, the struggle is real. Life is not meant to be easy, my friends. Life is meant to be life. If it was meant to be easy, it would be called something else. Life is a struggle. And it doesn't matter if you're a man, it doesn't matter if you're a woman, it doesn't matter if you're white, or if you're black, or if you're gay, or if you're straight, or anything like that. Everybody has got something in their life that makes them go, really? But instead of just simply saying, okay, well, this is what it is, and I'm going to find this adversity and climb over it and get through the experience and be stronger. That's what you're supposed to do. Instead of, this thing happened to me and it's wrong and it's horrible. And because of this, I deserve this, free this, and no one can do this, and no one should be able to do this or have this and stuff because I suffered. Let me tell you something. Everybody, from the happiest person in the universe to the saddest person on the other side of the planet, everybody has suffered in some way, form, or another. The only difference is the flavor and how they react to it. It's really that simple. No one wants pain. But in order to create a pain free society, isn't to eliminate pain, but rather change how we relate to it. Okay? I mean, because it's really this simple. As far, good one. As far as whenever people say something that's offensive, all that does is prove that they have no class. But you also got to celebrate the fact that they've got their opinion and they've got the right to express it. And what people don't have the right to do is to jump up on a soapbox and say, I'm right and you're wrong and everything else sucks. Because guess what, guys? No one's 100% right and no one's 100% wrong. All of us are right there in the middle, living in the world of gray. Which is pretty much why I'm doing most of my vlogs in this black and white filter. That because it's so classy. Okay? But I kid you not, guys. I think and I really believe this, that this world will be a much better place. People will get along a lot better if they would just pull the stick out of their butt and realize that people have people problems. And it doesn't matter if it's white people with white people problems, or black people with black people problems, or gay people with gay people problems. People have people problems. And either you take the hit and continue to go forward, or you choose to lay down on the mat and bleed and die. And it's the choice that makes us human. It's the choice that builds character. It's the choice that we use to agree to disagree, to coexist, and to fight for the rights of people who don't believe necessarily what you believe. That's what being in a free society is about. And if you can't be about that, then do me the favor and shut the hell up. No one wants to hear freaking negativity. No one wants to hear little sarcasms from people. No one wants to be around somebody who brings down a room. If you've got broad shoulders, your responsibility there is to shoulder the burdens of the weak, because that's the honor of the strong. And if you can't do that, then step aside and let those who are willing to take that burden upon themselves to do it. And that's really what it boils down to. So political correctness, for all of its wonders and glories and all the other horseshit that it happens to be, it really boils down to is we in this country enjoy free speech. And it doesn't mean anything if no one's allowed to speak freely. You should be able to decide on your own that sometimes you're going to hear stuff you don't like, and sometimes you'll hear stuff that you do. And if you don't like it, go away. Find somewhere else. Be somewhere else. But don't decide to pollute somebody else's right to be who they are, because you have a stronger passion in infecting or enforcing what you are on everybody else. It makes no sense. It's not what we were born to do. It's not how we're meant to be. And not a one of us wants to live on a planet where everyone is afraid to be who they are. It's really that simple. All right. Well, that's all I got, guys. If you have any questions, which I'm sure you will, put them in the comments below. If you have any comments, which I'm sure you will, put them in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a liker, give it a thumbs up. If this is your first time here, hi, nice to meet you. Subscribe. Share, 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 share. But as always, keep the shadows at your feet and forever out of your heart. I loves you. I appreciate you. Latest.